Good evening. I'm Brock Hudson, and this is On the Spot, where the questions are hard, the people are real, and the interview is always spot on.
And every bird gets a worm, not just the early ones.
While that may be true, that is not one of our slogans. Joining me tonight, as you've already heard, is Senator George Stefanopolis. Senator, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Senator. We're going to start off with a series of quick-fire questions, where I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you just have to fire your answer back as quickly as possible. Okay. We only got 30 seconds, so you got to be fast. Okay. Number 1, where were you born?
Tahiti.
Tahiti. Are you sure?
My mother was born in Tahiti.
Your mother, but where were you born?
Me and my mother were both born in Tahiti.
It says here you were born in Hanover, Maryland. Ooh, sorry, Senator. Time's up. That was neither quick nor fiery.
I was pretty fired up about it.
Okay, moving on. Senator, you're joining us here on the campus of UNC Charlotte, where you actually attended. Class of 81.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about the events you were involved in here at UNC Charlotte.
Well, I was involved in campus outreach, campus ministry.
Well, speaking of campus outreach, many students from both UNC Charlotte and the surrounding area schools, including Wingate and UNCG, are coming up to Washington, D.C. for a 4-night stay in the annual New Year's Conference. And we would just like to get your tips and takes on how to survive in the capital.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
Hot dogs.
What about the hot dogs?
They're an easy meal to make on the run, convenient. You could boil them, grill them, get them at the store, get them from a vendor. Sky's the limit. And them haters can't get past that.
Hot dogs. Well, you heard it here first, students. If you can't trust the politicians in D.C., you can sure trust their hot dogs. Now moving on, Senator. The theme this year is alive. Now the theme for this conference is alive. Whew. Senator, frankly, I am disgusted and ashamed. Now the theme for this conference is alive. Could you please talk for 30 seconds continuously about the theme, please?
You know, being alive, there's nothing quite like it. You know, all of us know what it means to be alive. I do, you do, this plant does. This plant's fake, but all of us do. I'm sure this table would know it feels alive, but unfortunately it's an inanimate object. And I approve this message.
Senator, those were some very interesting ideas on Alive, but I don't think they were either relevant or topical. I think what Alive is really discussing here is the fact that it's a 4-day experience for students to learn more about God, to grow a personal relationship with Jesus, and really figure out the opportunity that we all have to feel alive through a relationship with Jesus.
That sounds great to me.
Thank you for joining us today. In closing, New Year's Conference is going to be a great opportunity to learn more about God, to grow in your personal relationship with Christ, and to spend New Year's with 500 college students in the heart of D.C. It will be the best New Year's of your entire life. Any closing thoughts?